Mike here. Good afternoon, good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tie all 5 tips together here in this short video. I'm going to use the book Winning Chess Openings and How to Win Chess Openings. So I'm just reading from the book so I don't miss anything. Although there are many chess openings, many with exotic and odd-sounding names, they're all united in a few common principles. So let's take a look. So in this book, they're using similar but different terms. Development. Development is the process of getting your pieces off the first rank into battle, contesting the vital center squares. The opening of the game is the time when development takes place and the winner of the development race. The player who gets his army mobilized first is the player most likely to win the game. There's a few good general rules. We're talking particularly about the king pawn opening to e4, developing knights before the bishops, then castling to safeguard the king. Okay. Now we don't want to move the queen too far too quickly, and when possible, we try to develop with a threat. If your opponent cannot meet the threat with the developing move of his own, you will gain the time in the race to get the pieces out. Okay. So the one opening I want to use as an example. Ruy Lopez was named after a Spanish clergyman in the middle of the 16th century. He edited a systematic work of 150 pages, and it just goes on and on about he was probably the best chess player of his time. Okay. King 4, which is also pawn to e4. That's how we say it with a board like this and in the new numeric system of notation. Okay, so this again, pawn to king 4 for black, but this is actually e5. So we have the knight here to f3. This is the king's knight attacking the king pawn. Okay, so black must inspect this move. Okay, so there are several options. Black can protect the pawn by moving a pawn, but more powerful would be to bring the knight out, developing the knight and protecting the pawn, and also attacking the square in the center, attacking the knight. So here's developing a move with a threat. So this move develops the knight, threatening the pawn. This move develops the knight, protecting the pawn and threatening a center square. Now, the Ruy Lopez, the bishop to b5 is the signature move of this offense. It's attacking the knight. So you're developing the piece, you're getting the piece out of the end row and attacking the knight. And now white is ready to castle. So black must inspect the move, and there's several combinations here, but often we see a pawn to what would be a6. This would be the rook pawn, a6, threatening the bishop to do something, either to take the knight or to move away to what would be a4, which is a common. Black then, may develop the knight, again attacking this pawn. Now, there's some various variations. I mean, white can castle. Black moves the king knight out, attacking the king pawn, but white ignores that threat and castles quickly. Then black brings out the bishop to e7, allowing them to castle. So here, in the Ruy Lopez, which is a very old king pawn opening, in which both players develop pieces quickly, attempt to get control of the center, and move the pieces out so they can castle quickly. But in the process, they must continue to look at the opponent's last move and to have a plan and to be patient. Mike Reese here, Million Youth Chess Club. So happy that you've joined us for these informational videos on chess. We'll be starting live in-person chess at the library. Please call the library for details in July 2021. I just cannot wait to see the kids and the adults come in for free chess here at the libraries. Thanks so much for your support of your public library.